What up, everybody? How are you doing?
Yes. Season 2, episode 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be giving you that good quality content that you're always looking for. First off, we're going to be getting into our good, bad.
Yep.
Then we're going to be getting into the new music that dropped, mainly going over Migos Culture 2. Other than that, there wasn't too many little records that dropped, but I think there are some gems here and there, including Justin Timberlake, Bozzy, and we let you know about a young female artist who is popping on the SoundCloud page. Then we're going to get into kind of just a little bit of a Grammy talk. We're going to be reviewing the Grammys in next week's episode due to kind of when we record our show. But we're just kind of let you know kind of what we're excited about, talk about our predictions a little bit more. And then, yes, top five is back.
Back.
What is our top 5 on?
Guys, this week our top 5 is on our favorite award show performances in light of the Grammys, in light of all the other awards coming up. Our favorite award show performance. That's what we're going to talk about.
Awesome. And then after that, we're getting to 101 conversation starters for couples. Weird question this week.
Weird question this week. Tune in to find out what it is. Very weird question. You never know what's going to happen in this book.
Nope, you never know. Well, guys, get ready for the intro. Enjoy. Woo!
Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, yeah. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. The Daps and Pounds show. This is the Daps and Pounds show. Yeah, you know.
That's right. We're back. Back again like we never left. This is season 2, episode 3. All right. My name is Malky. To my left, we have
Dobby.
We represent 2 mics,
Two friends.
and one show,
The Daps and Pounds Show. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Living la vida loca.
Twist and turn her out.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
it.
if those are the lyrics. That's kind
Ladies
of
and
what I
gentlemen,
remember.
that's been episode 3.
Yeah, it's good. Good to see you guys. We'll see you next week.
Have the live the vida loca.
Living la vida loca.
Just kidding. We got some music to talk to you about.
We have some music to talk to you guys about. We're going to have fun today, as always. But first, we will start with our good, bad. Okay, so good weather. All right.
Yeah, weather's been great.
Hasn't been terribly cold. You get those chilly nights, but it hasn't been 100% just terrible. Also good. The Grammys come on tonight. At the end of last season, we talked about our Grammy predictions. We're going to touch on those again on this episode. So the Grammys come on tonight. Also, the Royal Rumble comes on tonight. Also, I think the Pro Bowl comes on today, maybe?
Dang, there's a lot.
A lot happening in the world of TV land. Bad.
And esports, actually.
Esports. You can talk about that. What's going on with
there's
esports?
a bunch of championships.
Oh,
like,
really?
So for like competitive video games, there's like CSGO, League of Legends, Rocket League.
Oh, snap.
I'm missing like 3 other ones. Gears of War.
Overwatch?
No, Overwatch. So the Overwatch League, they go on for... I'm pretty sure the championship is not until like May, June, something like that.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's been fun. I love it. I've been really digging it. But
That's what's up.
if you're not into the game, I don't think you'll like it. I think you have to. That's the one
You have to
downside. That's the one downside with competitive esports. Like, if you've never played football, you can still kind of like watch football and enjoy it.
That's
you know,
true.
but like with video games, if you don't play them at all, like it's kind of hard to like really get into it.
That's a good point.
But yeah, man, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I'll say a bad for me is that if I don't know where you are on This Is Us, but
I saw the last episode. I'll put it this way, because Mary was watching it, and so I saw the dramatic scene, and I was like, dude, that's rough. Mary looked like she was about to cry.
Have you seen the footage from what's going to happen next week?
No.
Or after the Super Bowl? We find out pretty much, I hope this isn't a spoiler for people, we find out like what happened. Like we get to see what happens when the dad dies. And bro, I'm telling you, I don't know if I'll watch it. Like it's going to mess me up. I'm, man, that's a bad. And then it happens after the Super Bowl too, which is like, you get to like possibly see a great game, and then have your night just ruined. I don't know how to feel about it. This Is Us is amazing.
The way they set it up too for how the fire started, like the fire started all from an act of giving, and it's like, dang, dude.
And not only that, bro, they've been doing little things like the episode before the last episode, you saw that they forgot batteries to put in their
smoke detector.
Their smoke detector. And like the last scene was like the camera slowly panning up to the fam, like, I'm gonna be upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might call off work. This is gonna be terrible. It's gonna be really bad. But great show.
He's a good character too. I feel like there comes to a point though where you actually have to end it with like what the series is about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it can't keep going on.
It's not one of the shows that can keep going on forever because the flashbacks are all used to teach the kids a lesson from their dad pretty much.
Yeah.
And like, so if we finally see the dad pass away and how it happens, I don't know where they go from there. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I love the show. It's seriously like a really good show. I was reading an article that said that the way that Grey's Anatomy, when it first came out, kind of saved the drama nights, like drama television, this has spawned other shows getting put into production because of the awards it's winning and the writing and whatnot. So
yeah,
really, really interesting stuff. So that's my good, bad. Good is The Weather. Bad is This Is Us. Is going to send me on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. But yeah, other than that, life is good, man. I've been great. How about you?
It's weird that I can't see him in anything other than Heroes, even though Heroes technically wasn't his like biggest thing.
That's how I was first season. Now he's
dad.
Yeah, he's dad now for me.
He's dad now. So I would say, let's hear good Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay. It's a show, right?
No.
It's a video game.
Dragon Ball Z came out with a fighting game, and it's
Okay.
released called Dragon Ball Fighters, and I'm super happy about that. So I've been been playing that. I would say another good is this anime. Somebody, what was his? Alex Medina. He tweeted out like, "What's your longest binge you've ever had?" And technically, right now, my longest binge is this one anime called One Piece that I'm watching. I think I've brought it up multiple times, but it's got like 900 episodes.
Okay.
I'm almost at 600. So.
Now, is this one of those animes where episodes are like 20 minutes long?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Still, dude,
Good
600
googly
episodes
moogly.
though.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. So, that's a good because I'm almost catching up with that, and that's almost getting done. Last night, so for being a homeowner, every now and then you get like free homeowner like coupons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Mary and I last night, we got a free large thin crust pizza at that place that used to be Pizza Inn. It starts with like A or now here in Peoria. I don't know, but it
Okay.
was good, and I got free pizza. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
Free pizza is awesome. So I would say that's another good of mine personally. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm going to get to see Black Panther day before it's officially released in theaters for a Lexus private screening that we're throwing, and we're trying to we're going to be doing it for like the community too, so we're like brainstorming different ways to like give out like tickets and stuff like that, like thinking about reaching out to Finish Line for them to raffle off like a pair during like a Jordan release or something like that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And then like 4 of them or something. We're also doing through, we're reaching out to Power 92.3 and 102.3. Basically, we're saying, like, we have the upper hand on you, so, like, this would give you a lot of listeners if we just give you, like, 100 tickets to, like, daily give out.
Right.
So do you want them or not? So we're seeing kind of who says yes, we'll take them, because my manager's like, we don't need to pay for that. Like that's for them.
Right.
Like it's not for us really. That's going to be more beneficial for them.
Yeah, people are going to listen to the radio to get those tickets.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then what else were we gonna do? I was thinking about maybe trying to snag like 2 tickets for like the Bradley tournament, like Smash Brothers thing that we're doing. Because like in my opinion, the Morgan and I's idea for doing this private screening for Black Panther is just to change like Lexus's image for like millennials.
Yeah.
Really, and just to show that the brand is changing itself, because there's still a lot of people that think Lexus is your old man luxury car.
Yeah.
When in fact it's been aiming towards millennials now, and the shift is becoming very apparent. You wouldn't believe how many older people that we get that say they don't like the way our new cars look.
That's good.
Somebody said, oh, well, we need to reach out to people who are going to buy your cars, and we're like, you're not going to get anybody who's immediately going to buy a Lexus because they go see Black Panther. That's not what this is about.
Yeah.
So I'm just coming up with creative ideas. Morgan said that she wants to put a couple tickets in like the blimp for the Riverman games.
Okay.
Drop them that way. That'd be cool. So just little things like that, just trying to reach out to the community. I think we're going to give some to Zion to raffle off, Zion Coffee as well. So just put our name out there, but I'm super excited about that. That's been a good. Keeps our head kind of above water when it gets slow. It gives us something to do at the store.
That's good.
So
That's
yeah,
grassroots marketing, man. That's what it's about.
Oh yeah, for sure. So it's been fun, loving it. I would say another bad though. This week I found out Dragon Ball Super is ending, so there's only 6 episodes left. So that's actually like a big bummer because I love that show. So I don't know what to do or say about that.
You have the memories.
Yeah, they're working on a movie.
No,
I guess, but yeah, man. So is what it is. But a lot of good. Mainly, there's not a whole lot of bad, man. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's what it's about.
No, that's what it's about. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to share anything, on our Twitter, Instagram, find us at Daps_pounds. Share with us. We want to talk to you guys. What's going on in your world?
Yeah, tell us what's good.
Yeah, exactly. We want to be able to connect with you Dappies out there and be able to celebrate in your accomplishments, be able to pray for you in your sorrows and your bads. So yeah, that's what we're here for, and to give you also that new music and stuff. Also, guys, please, if you're listening to this on iTunes, on Stitcher, we're trying to expand our show, grow our show, and it would be a huge help. So will you please help us in going to iTunes, Stitcher, rating, hopefully giving you 5-star quality, but please put a review down. Let us know why you listen to the show. Let the people know why you listen to the show. Helps the algorithms with iTunes, things like that. So please, will you help us?
Yeah. Oh, crap.
What?
I just forgot something.
Come on.
Never mind.
Come on. How you going to do that to the people?
So my guy Connor is getting married, and I was supposed to get fitted this weekend for my suit. For my tux, for his wedding. It's a wedding that I'm going to have the pleasure of officiating.
Yeah.
And I got all the paperwork's done and stuff like that. So I'm ordained for the next 3 years.
Sick.
So I can marry people. So yeah, I got to do that. It just came to my mind. I'm just like,
yeah, no, that's cool, man. You got to go get fitted.
That's a bad. It's a bad.
You got to go get fitted, and you can marry anybody on the streets now.
Yeah. Technically, yeah, I can marry anyone on the streets right now.
Dude, yo, ladies and gentlemen, if you want Malcolm...
Nope.
Okay, never mind. Oh. If you want Malcolm to marry you, let us know.
Hit the line. Guys, we're going to move on to what you guys came to hear. It is our new music. New music, guys. A bunch of stuff came out this past week. We're just gonna skim through them and tell you what we liked, if anything was Trinidad. And we have to start with a group that has really revolutionized a sound down in Atlanta, the Migos. they're back.
Do it for the culture.
Culture 2 has released. They dropped it a year to the day of the first Culture album.
Actually did not know that.
Which is really cool. And it's crazy because they toured off that album for a long time.
I was going to say, it feels early.
They toured off that album for a long, long time. No one, even they, didn't see what Bad and Bougie was. They didn't know what it was going to do. Bad and Bougie became a saying, a slogan, a hashtag. We got to see one of our first glimpses of the Uzi shoulder in that music video. And then that Uzi shoulder just went global, went crazy. Everybody was doing the Uzi dance. We if it wasn't for Bad and Bougie, we wouldn't have got the takeoff Joe Budden moment of probably the media moment of 2017.
Yeah,
hands down.
Sorry for laughing. I was just thinking.
Just was amazing.
Well, I was just thinking of. We never talked about this, but
What?
Uzi with the kids on the school bus.
Yo, listen, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
But the best is the reenactment.
I know.
The reenactment to get the pink hair, and like. I don't know why that video gets me all the time because the mannerisms are so good.
There's something about Uzi that's
a popsicle going like everything about that video.
He just walks over and goes, "Hey, how are you? How are you? What's up? What school y'all go to?"
It's such a good conversation though.
It's just so interesting. And then he goes, "Okay, bye." And like, turns
y'all
around.
all right?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. So ladies and gentlemen,
that's funny.
If you have not seen the Lil Uzi video of him talking to the high school kids and then the parody of it, if you do it, you'll get a good laugh out of it.
No, I think that's funny too.
Back to Migos.
Back to Migos though. Migos went on a huge world tour because of the first Culture album. We have Offset dating Cardi B. We saw the rise of Takeoff Hive on Twitter and everyone feeling like Takeoff is the best bar for bar rapper in the group. We saw Quavo just expand his takeover of choruses, and get so many different collaborations for Quavo because of what he did on Culture 2 or on the first Culture. We saw collaborations between Offset and 21 Savage, Quavo and Travis Scott, and then now Takeoff and Lil Yachty are dropping a project. So Culture 2 really has set up the Migos to do whatever they want, or Culture 1, excuse me. And so Culture 2, will it have the big impact that Culture 1 had? No, because I don't think that can really be recreated again. But we'll see what happens. There are some good songs on this. My first issue is that it's way too long. 24 songs for a group that makes very similar music all the time is not good. I think the shorter the better for a group like them. But Culture 2 is out. And what are you guys thinking about it? Tell us on Twitter. What do you think?
Culture 2 is a solid album. I feel like you could have, and it would have taken a while, but I think you could have slashed this album to about 12 songs.
Yeah.
And really condensed it.
Yeah.
However, I say that, but I am learning that there's probably only 4 songs that I think most people agree on, and the other ones some people really like, other people don't like. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's interesting which picks those would be, and I think it's going to change, sorry guys, for each person. I don't think it's going to have as much lasting effect as Culture 1.
No. And
I also don't know if this will reach a top 5, top 10 hip hop record list for 2018. I feel like with Culture 1, I had a feeling it would. There was just something about it. Sorry, guys. I need to get some water or something. But I felt like the features were really well on this album. I will say that. Felt features were great. I didn't feel like any of them felt out of place. I'm glad they didn't have Lil Yachty on it. Ty Dolla $ign just needs to be on more features in general, which I
White
feel like
Sand is really good.
Big Sean comes out swinging, but I just feel like Ty Dolla $ign needs to be on more features.
Yeah.
Walk It Like I Talk It. I've seen some people hate this song, and I've seen some people who are just Love the song. I felt like Drake's verse wasn't like amazing. I think the only part that saved him was his flow and the melody that he brought to it.
Yeah, now she home. Yeah, home now. Like that
it was
part's
mainly.
hard.
It wasn't like anything crazy, but I think the melody he brought was good. I think though when they said Drake featuring like Migos featuring Drake, people wanted Versace producer head on me like I'm Illuminati. Like and arguably that's still one of Drake's most iconic verses of all time. So I understand why some people might be let down from that Drake verse. Higher We Go felt way too long as an intro.
It was a song. It was a full song, yeah.
Superstars, I think, after listening to the album, is a very interesting single choice. I don't think I would have picked that as a single choice.
Nope.
Narcos is strong.
I love
BBO.
That's the Kanye West produced BBO too.
And I was literally gonna say the song itself is like pretty good, but that beat is nuts.
Yep.
Autopilot. I think you could have taken that one off the list.
Yep.
Emoji on a Chain, take it off the list. CC, you can keep that only because it's Gucci. Stir Fry is my personal favorite song still. Too Much Jewelry, take it off the list. Gang Gang is one of the best songs on the project. It is the most laid-back, melodic song on the project, which I find very awesome. White Sand, we already spoke about that. Crown the Kings, I feel like you could have maybe taken that one off. Flooded, I would say keep it only because I personally don't like it, but I've seen a ton of people who do love it. Open It Up is, in my opinion, the biggest banger out of them, but it's basically like Dead. Motorsport is still a good song.
I think Motorsport sounds better on the album than it did as a first single when I first heard Motorsport.
100%. I feel like it fits really well. A couple of other Moving Too Fast. I mean, Moving Too Fast, Work Hard. This last stretch, like these songs, you're just like, Notice Me with Post Malone, good. Two Playa, it's got 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is always a very. I don't think he's honestly, I would say one of the most consistent features that you can grab.
Yeah. And underrated.
Very underrated. And then Made Men. I felt like Made Men was actually pretty good.
I liked Made Men a lot.
Made Men was pretty good.
Made Men.
Top Down on the
Nolf.
I actually thought like this one was a very like mixtape Migos song.
Yeah.
So it didn't bother me too much, but at this point I was kind of getting like, holy cow, like this is ridiculous. And then Culture National Anthem, I felt like it was a good outro.
Yeah.
I felt like you didn't need the intro though.
Or just a shorter version or something like that. The intro is very long.
Again, I would have cut it, but today a lot of people are making these big albums to get their streams up, so maybe it will work for them. Overall, though, I'm satisfied. I'm not let down because Culture 1 was so high. Okay, we all can't be Kanye West and make Graduation and then come out with my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. I mean, it's a long shot. But I think overall people are pleased with Culture 2 in today's society anyways, where you make everything a playlist, there's going to be hits on your playlist. Due to the Migos. They're still strong. They're still at large. There's still going to be features galore this year. So,
yeah,
I'm not worried about them. I'm happy with it. Artwork. Personally, I felt like the artwork, they should have just put the 2 with the Daps.
I totally was going to say the same thing. They shouldn't be on the cover. Like that first Culture album cover is amazing.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
And this, if it would have just been the 2 and the doves on the side of the Roman numerals, perfect. It would have been perfect.
Well, they originally showed that. When you saw Culture 2, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I love this artwork. And then they put the Migos on. I was like, yo, come on, y'all. Everybody knows who you are. You don't need to be on the cover anymore. Like, we're not in the day and age where you need to be on the cover anymore.
They're bigger than that. They're 100%. Way bigger than that now.
This ain't mix. You're not. This is not your mixtape days anymore.
I will say too about the album that there's a concerted effort to show off Takeoff.
Takeoff killed it.
Takeoff. There's songs that Offset's not even on. There's songs that are Quavo and Takeoff has the majority of the songs that Quavo is just on the chorus of. there's songs that take off raps like almost 10 bars longer than everyone else. Like this was a concerted effort to put Takeoff on stage, and he showed out. He did well. So yeah, I believe in Takeoff. I do. The whole album to me is like a B. I give it like a B.
Yeah, it's a good rating.
A B to B minus, maybe, depending on the day or whatever. But
you could make a playlist and make it an A.
yes, you could make a playlist, and this would be a very consistent album. Once again, it's it's brilliant ignorance.
Ignorant
it's
bliss.
If you don't like this type of music, then I don't expect you to rate it that high. But if you do, then you will. All right. Migos. So what do you want to talk about next?
Medusa head on me like I'm the 90. Guys, this is actually pretty weak for music.
Yeah.
A weak music turnaround.
I will say the Burna Boy, he is a UK artist. He dropped Outside, and this is actually pretty strong.
Yeah, what were some of your favorites off of it?
All right, so Get 'Em. That sounds good. Settle Down is a song that I talked about. I don't know if it was on last episode or the one before, featuring Jay Huss, which is just a straight grinded out Jamaican rhythm vibes. Heaven's Gate with Lily Allen. Lily Allen did the song with Common. Is that thing now? Is that it? So those three were my favorite. I personally will go back to this though because I like Burna Boy. But yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Very selective.
Yeah.
Not my style.
Craig David, he dropped. I'll tell you that this did make me go back and listen to Born to Do It, his first album.
Gosh, that album is still really good.
Craig David dropped 15 songs.
People still don't know about this song.
What?
Craig David, 7 Days. There are still people who do not know. Ladies and gentlemen,
crazy.
If you are any sort of fan of R&B, then you need to go listen to Craig David, 7 Days. And also, that whole first album Drake is very influenced by.
That whole first album, 7 Days, Fill Me In. Can you feel me in?
Oh my God, yes.
Like, that song's hard. It's Friday. That song, the Friday song's amazing. There's another one on that album, though, that is, like, really good. Oh, I'm walking away.
Oh my gosh.
The drought. Yo, that song is fire.
I gotta go back and listen to it now.
Fire. So that's what we're coming back. You know, what's what I noticed though when I was listening to that album yesterday was that album was categorized as a pop album.
Pop album,
This
really?
album, The Time Is Now that came out, is categorized as R&B.
And I would
soul.
switch them.
They should be completely switched.
Segue.
What's up?
Segue, because I was waiting to speak on this.
What's up?
There was a song that was stuck in my head this week, right?
Okay.
And I went back and listened to it, and I feel like I forgot how good it was.
Okay.
2, it might be in my top like 25 songs of all time.
Okay.
JoJo Too Little Too Late. I went back to that song and I was like, yo, why is this song so flames? And at the end, her runs.
Yo, JoJo can sing. Still, to this day. She put out a project, like, not too long ago. And I was like, yo, you still got it.
No, if that song dropped today by, like, another artist, like, if Camila Cabello did that song, it'd still go number 1.
Yo, that song was...
Go back and listen to it.
In the TRL era that we grew up in, that song, I specifically remember coming home after school, watching TRL with Carson Daly, and it was like number 1 consistently.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The song lives up. I'm telling you.
Too Little Too Late was hard. It was hard.
You're going to go back and listen to it.
I do not know that it's in my top 25 songs of all time.
Go back and listen to it.
It's hard.
Go back and listen to it.
I will say it's hard.
You can't listen to the end.
It's
and
great.
it make you feel some type of way. That's a classic.
Shouts to JoJo. You want to call into the show? I don't know if she's doing anything. So,
but she hits those high notes.
She's a beast. She can sing. She's one of the few girls that came out during that era. Like, let's be real. Britney Spears sucks.
Yeah,
like, she
couldn't
can't sing. She whispered. She can't sing at all. So in that era, you must have to say, like, she was one of the only girls, like her, Christina Aguilera, like, one of the only girls that could actually hit runs and riffs with her voice and can really sing. So, where your dog? Oh,
okay,
here.
they're here.
I thought your dogs were like going.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
And then I heard somebody, and I was like, "What?" And then I realized my wife's not here. She came back.
So back to This Time Is Now, Craig David album for the Gram is the worst. I think we both.
That song, like, you're like 5 years too late on that one, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot. He has a song. Where is it at that I like? Talk to Me at the very end, and Talk to Me in Part 2 with LMI. I don't mind those. Those are good.
I Know You featuring
I
Bastille.
Know You. That song's good. JP Cooper, Get Involved. I like JP Cooper. His album was good that he put out recently. And then
Not
everything
enough.
else is
Not enough still. No, this is enough for him to keep touring and mix his old songs with new songs.
Yeah.
Which I think is the goal for most of these artists.
he DJs a lot too, and I think that's why he's trying to introduce more of an electric sound.
I didn't know
he
that.
DJs Europe constantly, and I think that's why we're getting more of this.
So Craig David's still eating good, everybody.
Oh, Craig's okay. Craig is like a legend in overseas though. Like people, Craig David is big over there still. So this album actually might do really well on their charts. I don't know.
Interesting.
What else came out that you listened to, brother?
Let's see here. There's a lot of alternative music that dropped, and honestly, like I never know. That's why we want you guys to reach out to us. If you hear a song on Friday or whatever, an alternative record, we don't know who to go to. There's so much alternative music out there. It's hard for us to sift through.
Water Parks is an alternative group. They dropped Entertainment, and I want to go back and listen to this just because the artwork.
It looks like chopped and screwed type
Yeah,
stuff.
the artwork made me say, "What's this about?" So I am going to go back and listen to that, and they are in that category.
I listened to it was Clarity for All Seasons. That was like a worship album, so that might not be for everybody in our audience, but if you're looking for like a worship album, I'm pretty darn picky with that stuff because I feel like most of them are really cheap in class, or not cheesy, I guess you would say. I felt like this one was pretty good. The girl's voice is solid. I listened to that project. Yeah, it was mainly going back to a lot of Migos, really breaking down their songs.
I went back to that too, and I will say shout out to Camila Cabello. She had the #1 album on the Billboard 200,
she deserves
which
it.
is really cool. So.
That was a really, really good album. Went back to Scary Hours a bunch of times.
Oh, of course.
So got my fix in there. But yeah, so if there's anything that we miss on the albums, like any alternative albums that you guys listen to, please let us know. Because we'll be searching for it. Sometimes though, with our schedules, it gets a little bit busy. But we don't want any excuses. We want to be able to show you what the good songs are, what the good albums are. But it doesn't hurt to always throw in your opinions and stuff and make sure that we find something that's noteworthy.
Now, as far as Loosey Goosey's, there were a few that I saw. So Justin Timberlake, Say Something, featuring my boy Chris Stapleton. When I first heard this, I was like, I don't know. Second and third time listening, I'm here. I like
really?
it.
So it grows on you?
It grew on me a lot. And the music video was really cool. I don't know if you've seen the music videos.
Cool. Music
video is
awesome.
Awesome the way they do it. They do the one-shot Beyonce Single Ladies thing where they never switch the camera and they just go through following Chris and Justin, and they're like in this big.
They
I don't even know
also
what
did
it is.
a mix between, they put the live track over the
album track. It was really, really cool the way they did it. I don't know if that's ever really been.
I don't know if that's been
before,
done with the mixing of the audio. I think that was very unique.
I bet that took.
Oh yeah,
I don't even want to think about the editing.
That took a long
involved in
time.
that audio.
The video was easy.
Yeah.
The video, because all you gotta do is lay down the one cut.
Yep.
However, the audio probably took a while.
So yeah, Say Something with Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton. I'm here for that. I thought that was pretty good. We had Tuyo featuring Jordan Sparks and Danny Goki, Social Club Misfits. We were both talking. We both liked that the most. Bazzi dropped again. Why? I like that song as well.
That song is really good, actually. Bazzi, if you haven't heard of him, go check him out. Bazzi. Yeah, I think he's here. So there's not a lot of new music and singles out. A lot of like the Apple Music is posting kind of like stuff that has just been buzzing per se.
Can't forget about our boy though, Xavier.
Yes.
Xavier Omar, featuring Sango.
It's Sango featuring Xavier.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be on his album.
Featuring Xavier. And the song is called "Sweet Holy Moly." No, "Sweet Holy Honey." Listen, life's crazy.
I've been thinking about you, night
very
and day.
good song though. Very melodic. It can get stuck in your head for sure. This song is really, really cool. So make sure you look up Sango and get that.
No, it's really, really good. I would say that's in my opinion, out of all of the songs that have come out this week, that is my favorite song that has been released. I felt like that project was very good. He also said they were sitting on that song for 3 years.
And just listen,
that's crazy to me.
I've been hearing rumors of this, and now that I'm seeing the single, I think it might be true. Sting and Shaggy are putting out an album together. Sting and Shaggy are putting out an album together. It's so weird that I'm here for it, though. Like, I don't know what that's even going to sound like.
Was the single here for it?
I don't know. I haven't listened to it, but we'll see. Don't Make Me Wait is the single. I don't know. So that's interesting. DNCE has a single as well.
Did you listen to the new Lil Jon song?
No.
Oh.
Is it EDM?
Yes.
John's back over there on that side.
Yeah, Lil Jon featuring Offset. And it was like, it's featuring somebody else too with it. And I was like, I got excited, and then I listened to it, and I didn't get excited anymore.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. But that's pretty much all for the Loosey Goosies. Guys, make sure you let us know if we missed anything like Dope just said. Hit us up on Daps_pounds.
What was that one
tell
girl?
Tell us your favorite stuff. What's up?
We can share that one girl through SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah. Let me look up what her name was again.
By the way, guys, if you want... and also, we could look at the top charts. That was a quick one, so we could at least kind of go maybe over the top charts for the songs. Kind of think about that. In the
Queen Naija?
Yeah.
Medicine.
In the top 10 charts for SoundCloud, this girl right here has a single out. And what's her name?
Her name is Queen Naija.
Yeah, and
the single is called Medicine.
Really good R&B. It's just a good R&B song. I usually try to go over to SoundCloud to see what their top charts say, because you usually end up finding like a lot of these artists, like Lil Pump got big through SoundCloud. Xan got big through SoundCloud. Just a lot of artists that have. So it's kind of interesting just to go over there, see what new stuff you can listen to. Mood is actually still in the top 10 by Lil Uzi Vert. Go listen to that if you haven't. I think that's still a good single. But yeah, go check her out. That's a new artist that she has like almost no music out besides that one, but I think she has an ear for it. So
yeah, I definitely agree. SoundCloud is also a source that you guys should be paying attention to. On iTunes, we are taking a look at the top albums, and these are going to be a little bit skewed, because what Apple Music likes to do is when things are nominated for Grammys and people are talking about them, they put them back up so that you see them and listen to them. Mm-hmm. So this isn't going to be a normal week because the Grammys come on. But I'll say that like 1 through 10, just to run down, Culture 2 is number 1. Just came out, a lot of hype, that's expected. The Greatest Showman soundtrack is number 2. That movie resonates really well with that crowd, though, like the Broadway crowd.
A lot of people love it.
They love it, absolutely love it. 3, Huncho Jack, the Travis Scott and Quavo album.
Do you
it's
remember
number 3.
when Drake won that day? He's like, I need that chip with a Huncho Jack dip, boy. Did you see that snap when he's talking to Quavo?
When he won that bet, yeah. Life of a Dark Rose by
this
Little
one's
Skies.
shocking.
We talked about that
I'm
a couple weeks
one.
ago. Dobie listened to this and he was, he gave his review on the album. It's sitting at number 4 right now.
Well, he's got 2 songs in the top 10 on SoundCloud.
Yeah. And
I don't get it.
At number 5, just judging off of 3 songs is what you're listening to, really. Justin Timberlake, Man of the Woods album is at number 5. That's not the complete album. That's just 3 songs that are out, which tells me that the numbers on the streams of the 3 songs must be
Really
insane.
high. And the pre-orders must be there,
the pre-orders must be there. Lil Baby, Too Hard. He's one of those guys that I went back and listened to after I listened to the Quality Control album, and I was like, I get it. You know what I mean?
Did you listen to that album?
Yes.
Is it better?
Yes,
okay.
it's better. So Lil Baby
Maybe I
and
need to go back
the
to it.
other kid with the blonde young boy never broke again.
Oh yeah.
Both of those guys, I get it. They all come from that Rich Homie Quan tree. SZA is sitting at number 7 with Control. That album's still strong. The craziest thing in the world is Stoney still being here from Post Malone, the deluxe version of the album, sitting at number 8. At number 9, we have that QC album, the Quality Control compilation that they put together at number 9.
Longest album of 2017, I feel like.
For sure. Number 10, Camila Cabello. Her self-titled album that was number 1 on Billboard this past week. So congrats to her again. And so the stuff that's after that, Without Warning, the 21 Savage, Kodak Black is still high. The Big Sean and Metro Boomin project
what about
is still
the songs?
in the top 13.
Let's check out the songs.
Let's check out the songs that we got there.
I've been thinking about you, thinking.
So
Holy cow.
number one is going to be God's Plan for sure. And then after that, 2 through 12 is all from the Migos album. All right. Then you have a break at number 13, Diplomatic Immunity from Drake again. And then 14 through 17 is all Migos album. 18 and 19, you have both Cardi B. You have Cardi B and 21 Savage, and then you have the Finesse remix. Then 22 to 23, all Migos. Then you have Rockstar with 21 Savage dropping all the way to 24 now. Made Men, another Migos song. Ric Flair Drip, Offset. Motorsport, so Migos, Moving Too Fast, Migos.
Holy cow.
No Limit. What I'm trying to tell you is the top 30 is dominated by Cardi B and the Migos.
It's ridiculous. With Drake and Post Malone.
Yeah.
21 Savage is featured on 3 of those popular songs.
The entire Migos album is within the top 35 of.
The one that stands out the most in the top 30 is Bozzy.
Yeah, Bozzy Mine. That song is crazy.
Ooh, that song is nuts.
Crazy.
Bozzy, and he has a new single, Why. So go listen to Bozzy, Mine and Why.
Yes.
Good songs.
Yes, very much so.
So that's just some insight on kind of what people are listening to. God's Plan is still dominating number 1 also on the Billboard charts. Drake is officially showing his flex. He's flexing on him, letting him know.
Sure. So that'll do it for like our new music and top charts talk. A little bit of Grammy talk before we get out of here today.
We're going to be speaking about the actual winners and performances the following week, mainly because we record our episode on Sunday afternoon, and due to how long it takes to edit and render and all of that, we cannot record the show after the Grammys, or I would be up literally all night. So.
Yeah. Tomorrow we might be able to send some tweets out though.
We'll live tweet.
But I'll say that like there's a lot of people who don't care about the Grammys because it's skewed, and a lot of times the selections for nominations and winners, like they just get it wrong. Like the committees who vote get it wrong so often. So a lot of people, especially from the hip hop field, don't give a crap about the Grammys. This is one of the years you should care about.
I think hip hop might actually win the best album of the year again.
Fam, this year we have some of the hardest category nominations ever.
But it's true though, when we talked about 2017 and the year for music, there was so much good music, so much good hip hop, so much good R&B, so much.
We're standing at a time where Black could win a Grammy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brent Faiyaz could win a Grammy. GoldLink could win a Grammy. Cardi B could walk away with a couple Grammys.
Childish Gambino could walk away with multiple Grammys. Jay-Z, multiple Grammys.
Migos.
Kendrick.
SZA is highly touted. There are so many people in rap. Listen, I went back this weekend and listened to Rhapsody's album. Might be the greatest female hip-hop album I've ever heard. I have not heard a better album than The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which is crazy. But I'm somewhat... like, it made me think because she sings on that album too. Mm-hmm. Lauryn Hill was like a female Drake, and Rhapsody is mostly a rap album, and she may be the best female album I've ever heard. It is an amazing album. Musically, Ninth Wonder is amazing. Rhapsody, I'm telling you, she doesn't have a shot. She's not gonna win. She's just in there with big boys. But that album's amazing. She just the fact that she could win is crazy. DJ Khaled could win. Because I'm pretty
I wish
sure
our boy Kendrick got nominated. Or not Kendrick, sorry, Big Crit.
Yeah, Big Crit. And that's crazy because Big Crit put out such a crazy quality album.
Oh my gosh.
This is the year you want to pay attention. This is the year you want to care. I think that the winners and nominator and the people being nominated this year are going to force people to really put out good stuff because they're like, oh, they're paying attention now. They're voting correctly now. So every album kind of matters. There's no throwaway records or EPs or anything like that anymore. So shout out to all the nominees. Good luck. I'm looking at Kendrick. I think this is going to be Kendrick's mountaintop year at the Grammys. I really, really do.
Part of me, though, feels like Jay-Z might take it just due to the... I don't know.
Of what the album was.
Yeah. I don't know. That's why I'm so excited.
Jay-Z is the most important hip-hop figure of all time.
Yeah. 100%.
And I don't know, we're finally seeing him put out an album in older form. Springsteen does it, and this is the first time that hip-hop has someone like that.
For sure.
So, 444 is a great album, and I think that it deserves to win something. But for rap album of the year, I would like to see Kendrick.
I say Kendrick. Yeah, I'll be okay if Kendrick sweeps. That's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a good album. Still slightly overrated in my opinion.
Think so?
Slightly.
Think
Just
so?
because I think some people I still think Good Kid, Mad City is Kendrick's best album.
I do too. I think Good Kid, Mad City is a classic, hands down, in my opinion.
There's honestly, songs like Lust really keep me from loving that album from top to bottom. I feel like that song's terrible.
Okay.
Anyways, but I am not naive to realize the importance of it to the culture, the importance of Kendrick Lamar, his influence that he has on everybody, and that everybody's eyeing on him. Right now, he's still the top dog in my opinion.
Speaking of which, Top Dog Entertainment, that tour is coming out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that I'm going.
When are they going to Chicago?
June, sometime in June.
Okay.
May or June. Hopefully June, because May I'll be in Michigan for the month. But yeah, gotta do some work stuff. But
all right, well then we'll have to do some.
I'm trying to get it cut down though. Like I'm trying to get it cut down like 2 weeks.
Well, I'm thinking what we could do.
Might have you run the show. Just run the show for a month. That's only 4 episodes.
No
of
one
Dobie.
would listen.
Everyone would listen. I'd listen.
No, I'd have to make sure Tanner comes in or something like that.
Yeah, you get guest spots. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
No,
though.
you're the Joe.
I'm trying to get.
You're the Joe.
I don't yell at you and call you names and call
Yeah,
you
we're totally
stupid.
not. Okay, I'm Nadeska. You're Axe.
Back to you again. No. Nadeska is Timberlake.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So yeah, Grammys are coming on tonight. Some really cool performances planned. I guess Dave Chappelle is introducing Kendrick, which is really cool. I've heard that's going to open the show, so that seems fitting. It's a good pairing there.
Why do I feel like he'd be the type of dude who'd be like, here's Kendrick Lamar, Trump, and then just I don't know why. I just feel like I'm here for it. I'm super excited. I know everybody's going to be listening to this after all the performances and stuff like that. We're going to be live tweeting. Tweet at us. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're excited to break down the performances of who we felt like the best was.
And the Grammys always tries to do the mashed up performances too. So that's always interesting to see how they blend and everything like that. So
I'm here for it. I'm like that. But speaking of performances...
Yeah.
Do you guys remember of a little something that we said we're bringing back?
Tell them what it is, Dobie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing back Top five. And we're doing the top 5 music award show performances.
Our favorite music award
performances. So I'll start us off, okay? Last year at the Grammys, Bruno Mars Prince tribute.
Great.
It was at that moment that I realized how much of an iconic star Bruno Mars truly is. And I think that was also one of the first times that we've seen Bruno Mars really play guitar live like that. And it was spectacular. We've known he can dance. We've known he can sing. But when you put it all together to pay tribute to one of the most iconic rock stars, R&B soul artists ever, in Prince, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So he's in my one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, it was really, really amazing. I remember that performance. I didn't rank them on purpose, but I'm just gonna go top to bottom or bottom to top. I remember watching all of these. I remember somewhat from watching them. The year 2000, the real Slim Shady from the VMAs.
That's actually on mine too. Yeah, that's on mine too.
I remember watching the show because I watched MTV all the time growing up, and the 2000 VMAs where he had a million Slim Shadys
so cool.
let in, and then he went into The Way I Am afterwards, and the way he rapped The Way I Am, which is one of my favorite Eminem songs of all time, if not my favorite Eminem song of all time. There was so much passion. His veins were busting out of his neck. That VMA performance was
goosebumps.
Simply amazing. So Eminem's on my list again too. So
Oh, really?
yes, twice, but that's mine though.
Okay. Next one for me was the Justin Timberlake medley in the 2013 MTV Video Music Awards. This man straight up sang, danced. NSYNC came on.
Reunited!
For 15, 20 minutes straight. The guy just went off. And then you realized about his catalog had bangers after bangers after bangers. And
Yeah.
I was like a little kid watching him do that performance.
Yeah, that was a great performance. And when NSYNC came out, I just lost my mind, man. NSYNC's amazing. So shout out to Justin Timberlake for that. That was hot. My next one, Kanye West for the Runaway performance.
That one's on mine too, dude. That one was. Were we
2010.
there? Were we together with that one?
I think so.
Because he came out that red suit and oh my god.
2010 MTV VMAs. That pink salmon suit that Pusha T came out in, and Kanye West setting up the MPC, just making the beat.
The MPC part was so wild.
Just no one kind of knew what to expect from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and if you hadn't heard the album or anything from the album, you're just in the audience. I imagine if you were just
that was the first time we heard it.
Yeah, it was just an incredible thing, and you were like, "What is this album going to be?"
Yeah,
and turned out to be a classic.
And just the iconic Runaway beginning. That's where it started too. That performance also made it iconic with the notes.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, because remember yes, we worked together because when he said, "Let's make a toast to the douchebag."
Oh yeah.
And we were like, "Let's go, Kanye!" We got so hype off of it.
That song is incredible. Incredible song.
Yeah, that's on my list as well. That was so cool. So then I have 2 that were on your list. My last one in my top 5 would be Chris Brown featuring Rihanna when he did Wall to Wall, Umbrella, and Kiss Kiss in the 2007 MTV Video Music Awards. This was right before everything kind of went downhill. But at this point, Chris Brown was at the peak. Yep. Chris Brown, it was this performance that solidified in everybody's eyes, this kid might be the next Michael Jackson. Because he was his dance moves were so on point. The energy he brought, the entertainment that he brought with his performances. I mean, he still brings that energy with him on stage today, and I don't think there's anybody who, honestly, in our day, who can dance as good as Chris Brown and sing as good as Chris Brown. Nobody. But that performance when back in 2007 when I loved to dance, Chris Brown was one of my favorite people. And that performance was crazy to me.
That performance was insane. I remember back then people were like, they're going to be the new Jay-Z and Beyonce, and it was just a wave. So that performance was iconic, especially the Umbrella part. I remember that. So next on mine, I remember watching this like it was yesterday.
Which one?
This one, Diddy, I'll Be Missing You, 1997.
I actually didn't get to witness this one in person. I've just seen videos
I was
about it.
7 years old.
Dang.
And I remember watching it and like Diddy coming out and having Sting come out and sing I'll Be Missing You because it was a remake of a Police song.
Yeah.
And Diddy just like, you could tell he missed B.I.G. and like he was dancing with the spotlight on him. The choir came out like, that song still, I'll Be Missing to You. Like,
amazing.
I don't even really listen to it a lot because, like, that song is amazing and it's very powerful. And that performance was
Why
amazing.
does Diddy have like two of the most like powerful songs? I'll Be Missing You and then like Coming Home. Like, why does he have those two songs?
Listen.
Think about it.
Coming Home is slept on.
Yes,
Coming Home is incredible.
Is so good.
Diddy's an icon.
When that chorus hits, and then like any type of video montage you see, it gets you going.
Oh, the military ones that
my gosh.
Fan,
well, and they did one for Marcus Lattimore too.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's now on like the staff, and
he's like a spiritual advisor, isn't he? Or just
yeah.
like a
which is huge because if you think of like somebody you want, like as a parent, you want your kid talking to, it'd be the guy who literally was considered to be one of the most unfortunate injuries to happen because Marcus Lattimore was at that point considered to be a number 1 round R&B running back. R&B. What am I talking? We were talking music too much. Running back draft pick. Anyways. But they did a video montage to him, and I was like, "Dang, this song like
Coming Home
gets
is
you
amazing."
Going.
Next, I have Eminem and Elton John Stan. That was on the Grammys 2001.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
And that was
one.
crazy because at the time, Eminem was facing. Everyone thought he was homophobic because he would say, you know, it's so crazy how cold Eminem would never be able to get away with half the things he used to say. But he would say things that made people believe he was homophobic. And then to come out, perform Stan, which now that I think about it, Stan may be my favorite Eminem song of all time, honestly. Stan is one of the best hip-hop songs ever.
That song and then Mockingbird.
Mockingbird's crazy.
I love Mockingbird.
I think from a writing perspective, Stan is the greatest hip hop story song of all time.
I agree.
It's amazing.
That and then hip hop story wise followed by J. Cole's. What's that song called now? I'm forgetting.
Wait. Well, he has
the abortion one.
Oh, I know what you're
that
talking
song
about.
was crazy.
That song is insane.
Which has a lot of Stan influence, in my opinion.
It does. It definitely does. For him to perform that song and bring out Elton John, someone who's been out as a gay man forever, and then afterwards they hold hands, and there were people protesting the Grammys that year because they didn't want Eminem to perform because they felt like he was homophobic, and for Elton John to stand next to him, it was just like a moment that I remember watching when I was a kid. And then the last one, I watched this in my dad's arms. There's actually a picture of this. I watched this in my dad's arms. I was a little kid, and I had no idea who she was or why she was singing. All right? 1994. Fam, 1994 Grammys, Whitney Houston.
I was going to say Whitney Houston.
I Will Always Love You. That song is iconic. One of my favorite songs of all time. So, yeah, those are our top five. It's our favorite award show performances for music. So,
and hopefully we get to witness one that we'll add to the list.
Yeah, hopefully tonight we are going to see some really cool ones. So, guys, that was it. We had a great episode 3 to the new season, and we are going to close out the show the only way we know how. Dobie, please do me the greatest favor and tell me what our 101 conversation starters for couples question is.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What? Yo, some of these questions. What?
What could it be?
Describe your pediatrician when you were growing up.
What?
What do you remember about those doctor visits? Yo, what?
I don't know if he's considered a pediatrician, but I remember when I was a kid, the first time that Dr. DeBaj, he was like Russian or something.
Malcolm, sit on the table.
I remember the first time he grabbed me, my junk. He grabbed and I was like, this is cold and this is really weird, and I didn't know what was going on. I was a little kid, and he grabbed my my underbellies, and I was like, "What?" And then he was like, "Cough," and I was like, and then he was like, "Okay, you're fine," and then I was like, "All right," and I didn't know how to feel about it. I went outside, told my mom. He grabbed my junk, and she was like, "That's what he's supposed to do." And I was like, "Oh, well, cool." So that was that. That was a weird experience for me.
Malcolm, sit on the table.
He was just like, "Yeah, cough."
Pull your pants down.
Pulled him down.
Cough.
Cough.
Good job, Malcolm. You want the sucker?
I hated shots. Like I hated syringes.
Oh yeah, me
And
too.
he
Dude.
gave me a shot in my booty, and I was like, "Bro,
What?
I lost my mind when he pulled out the needle." And it's crazy because I'm not afraid of needles at all now. When he pulled out that needle, my dad had to come in and hold me down. My sister, my mom, and I was like trying to get away. And you know how like on the table they put that paper, that wax paper down. I was like, shh. I was trying to get away. I was like, no. And then he poked me, and I was like, oh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. But it was my first shot of all time that I could remember. I'm sure I had shots when I was a wee babe, but
Yeah, I hated shots as well, and I still hate shots.
I don't mind them now.
Pediatrician, don't remember having one at all. Rarely went to the doctor. We moved a lot when I was that young too, so
right.
I have like there's no such thing as a family doctor in our family. So yeah, don't have any recollection of anybody of the sorts.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully your pediatrician gave you positive memories and not bad
Yes,
ones.
very true.
Very, very weird question
Very
on our
weird
end.
question this week. Daps_pounds is the best way to get in contact with us on
Yes.
social media.
And we are going to hope and pray that you have an amazing week this week, that your job is full of awesome things, that
Awesome
things
things.
happen in your life.
Things happen in your life.
Joy, love, peace, serenity. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, episode 3 of the Daps and Pounds show. Malcolm, close us
Oh
out.
my goodness. Episode 3 of season 2. We are kicking off with just the biggest bang.
Oh my gosh, that was
my
so
name
loud.
is Milky. To my left we have
Dobby.
we represent two minds.
2 friends.
In one show. The Daps and Pounds show. Thanks guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Shout outs to the shout out.
Gang, gang, gang.